All right, the Scream 6 trailer is here, and I've been asked to react to it. We've been asked to react to it about 75 times today.
So,
I think they want the opinion from the non-Scream fan and the Scream fan. That's what's good about this channel. Mm-hmm. Although I did like Scream 5.
Yes.
So this has me way more excited because these guys did the last film, which is easily my favorite of this franchise. Mm-hmm. And this one's adding Samara Weaving to it. So you win all over. So, all right, let's check this out. It's New York. Where's Jason?
Right.
You got a problem here, guy?
They're finally changing up the mask.
Oh. Whoa.
This is where he's going to get the shotgun from the pictures.
What? That was such a cool shot. He's a ghost.
See, there you go. I'm fine with slashers using guns.
Oh, man. Me too.
I don't have any issue with this.
Especially when they're not supernatural. Like, if they're just guys.
Yeah, it's just a fucking dude. What's the difference?
Ooh.
Dude, Jenna Ortega was filming this during 2022. Like, that chick lived in horror in 2022.
There's a darkness inside of me.
Me too, girl.
It followed me here. And it's gonna keep coming for us.
This is feeling like...
We share a
Look, Kirby's back.
This isn't like any other Ghostface. What is this place? A shrine.
What? A shrine?
Oh, this is like Jigsaw.
Yes,
the guy who's obsessed with... Or the girl, sorry.
Hello.
Let's play a game.
You know you're like the 10th guy to try this, right? It never works out for the dipshit in the mask.
Oh,
I have a
background.
Right.
But there's never been one like me, Gale.
Ooh. What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm something different.
That's why I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
They cut the fuck out? Lame. Okay, don't show us too much here.
You want me. So let's finish this.
Where's Samara?
There
she was for 1 second.
Guys?
We saw this.
Yeah.
In the teaser. Pinhead, Freddy, Jason.
Oh, yeah, Jason's back there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
Okay. So, what I really like about this trailer, I mean, for me personally, because, you know, I'm not a fan of the Scream franchise much, and it's mostly because, and it's weird because I love horror comedy. Mm-hmm. But something about the humor in Scream has always rubbed me the wrong way. It's too self-aware and too, like, on the nose. And anyways, people have heard me bitch about the franchise now. But this trailer is void.
Yes.
Of any comedy.
Of all of that.
Right? Like, this shit is, like, dark.
Yes.
And this shit is, like, it feels like a legit slasher film. And this whole, like, I'm different. Mm-hmm. I have a feeling that's kind of a like, I don't know, like them telling the audience, like, this is going to be a different movie. Like, we're not going to get as much. And I also have a feeling that much like Scream 3, with that opening where we get Cotton's kill, right? We get, like, I don't know if Cotton's a main character at that point, right? Like, he's sort of in one. He's pretty much into a decent amount, right? He's following Sydney around the college and whatever. And so then in 3, he's kind of like a major character because he's been in all 3, and he dies in the opening, which is kind of trying to send a message like, anything can happen in this movie, right? Yeah. And so I have a feeling that Gale scene starts the film and is the cold opening. It's the Jenna Ortega scene from the 5th one, or the Drew Barrymore scene from the 1st one, or whatever. Like, I have a feeling that's what starts this movie. Gale dies.
Yeah.
And then that's what leads into the rest.
I'm there for it because, I mean, the line that she has where she's like, there's been like 10 guys before you that have tried this. Like, I would love for her to finally die at the hands of Ghostface. The whole feel of this trailer, the Ghostface killer is actually kind of scary in this. Like, it's definitely more ominous than I feel like it's ever been. Yeah. At least for me. Because of that, self-aware kind of comedic quality that the Scream movies tend to have. So, and I'm sure that there probably is going to be a little bit of that at least in here.
Oh, there'll be some humor, of course.
Which, is totally fine. But I really love the vibe that the trailer's giving off. Like, it's dark, it's like grungy, set in the city. I love the cityscape and...
Well, and he's chasing them out in public, right? He's killing just random bystanders in a freaking convenience store. Mm-hmm. And thank Christ, even though this is still kind of the same thing, I mean, it is the same thing, at least for once, they've altered the mask to some degree, where it's like, because this guy's using... he has a collection, right? Like he worships.
Yeah, he idolizes
the killers from the past. So I'm assuming, from what I could tell, I'd have to look. But when they go in there, isn't there 5 cases?
I would have to look. I didn't count.
I'm pretty sure there was 5 cases, which would show you the 5 killers' costumes.
Yeah.
Right from the past.
That should be super cool.
Yeah, even though obviously there's been like 2 killers in every movie.
You passed it.
I did pass it?
Yeah, it's right before that. There.
Yeah, here?
Yeah.
So, oh no.
Oh, there's more.
So let's see. 1,
doubles.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And okay. So there's 2 killers in 1, 2 killers in 2, 2 killers, or 1 killer in 3, 2 killers in 4, 2 killers in 5. Yeah. That's 9.
Yeah, so that's all of them.
There you go.
That's super cool.
So now, whether or not these are the actual costumes, I don't know. But this is clearly an homage to the 9 killers that came before. Right. He's the 10th. Mm-hmm. And he's and if you look at the picture here, this is Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby's over there.
He has a drawing of Kirby. He has a slate. Stab.
Oh, cool.
So Stab 3. What? Isn't Stab 3 the one they're filming when... Which one are they filming when the director's killing everybody in part 3? Is that Stab 3?
I think so.
If that's Stab 3, that'd be cool. Because from what I can tell, that looks like Stab 3. It's hard to tell. But, This almost like Rose McGowan's outfit.
Yeah.
Over here.
Yes, that's what I thought immediately.
So, yeah, he has, and I'm sure somebody who knows the franchise, I don't know it that well. If this was Halloween or Friday the 13th, I'd be like, oh my God, that's Sam's outfit and whatever. I don't know it as well. I've seen him enough that I should know kind of something. The camera's a little bit in the way. What's over here? There's another Scream mask and a knife. So yeah, this guy has a collection. This reminds me of Eleanor in Jigsaw, right? She collects jigsaw traps. And this person, I have a feeling that this is one killer. That we're gonna get away from the 2 killer trope. Mm-hmm.
I could see that.
This jacket almost looks like a varsity jacket or something. I wonder if that's freaking Sydney's boyfriend, because he was on a football team. I don't know. As I said, I don't know the franchise well enough to even hypothesize. You see a script here for Stab 3.
Yes, and then there's a
little film reel there, which is probably footage, maybe even like Maureen Prescott's footage that they watch. Remember, like Carrie Fisher, Carrie Fisher's lookalike. She shows them. She talks about Maureen Prescott when she went by that stage name, and they show the footage of like her test screenings for like her bad movie.
That would be really cool if that's what that was.
Yeah, so I don't know. This room's cool. There's definitely a lot of Easter eggs for fans. Yes. I'm not like a major fan. Oh, you know what this probably is? Actually, this guy on the chair is the dude in the opening of Scream. That's Drew Barrymore's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Because he's got the duct tape around his mouth, and he's tied to the chair like
right.
like
that is what that is.
Yeah, that's who that I knew I recognized that jacket. That's Casey Becker,
Casey's
right?
boy.
Casey Becker isn't her name?
Yeah.
I know the franchise a little better than I guess I'm letting on.
Yes.
But, yeah, that's cool. I'd love to zoom in on some of this stuff. I know we're not showing you the picture. I'll probably put it up on screen during this segment, but I can't really like pinpoint everything I'm pointing to. Maybe I could figure out how to put an arrow or something.
I don't know.
But you guys will know what I'm talking about. Go to the picture of this. We're just it kind of zooms in. So yeah,
sort of.
He has. There's no Ghostface mask.
No, but there's
on
the robes.
On them. It's just the mask. But it says their names. It's not.
Oh yeah,
it's
does.
not HD.
I don't know if we're gonna be able.
This
to
is
see
HD,
it.
but
yeah.
One of these names is here, and one's encased.
Yes.
One's encased in glass. And the others aren't. Right, so I'm curious. That's Billy.
Yeah,
that's Billy.
That would make sense. That it
since
would
he's
be,
like the OG, but Stu is as well.
Yeah.
But Billy Loomis obviously is the showcased killer, right? He's kind of the one that they focus on. We even get him in Scream 5, right? We get to see him as like a ghost. So yeah, I don't know what these other names are, but obviously they're the names of the other killers. So that's cool. He has a shrine to the 9 Ghostface killers. That's cool.
Really cool.
Very cool trailer.
I'm excited. I'm super excited.
I'd have to go through it frame by frame. Got Jenna Ortega here looking cross-eyed. That was not a flattering pause there. But yeah, my money is on.
I could totally see that.
Gail's the opening. She has some awards here for her journalism or whatever. She's a bitch. She's a bitch. I'm not a fan of Gail. I feel like she's never learned her lesson. But she's Gail.
She is.
Right?
Gail.
She's Gail Weathers.
That's true.
She's never gonna freaking stop. Oh, did you see this? The face?
Yeah.
So around the projector. Yeah, around the projector. Really cool. Okay, we got to stop pointing at things we can't put on screen. Because I don't have that technology.
We also have to go to a movie.
No, we're not going.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
We were gonna go see Plane.
That's sad.
But it'll be on VOD in
I was excited.
2 minutes.
Never mind.
So I'm not that. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, a lot of like other horror movie character masks going on in here with Jason and Pinhead and Freddy and all that. That was cool. But yeah, it's Jenna Ortega, man. She's taking over the horror world, and I'm here for it. Samara Weaving, still my money's on her.
That she's the killer.
Yeah, she just they've worked together in the past. She's got those big crazy eyes.
Yeah.
I have a feel like it could be her, but she is a petite lady. This one looks very aggressive.
Very tall and
like
a dude.
Yeah, I don't know if that will work. Billy's mom was killing.
I know.
And she was like a 50-year-old woman.
That's true.
So I don't know if they'll stick to this whole logic of who the killer is during and after, because let's look at Stu and let's look at Billy.
Right.
Stu's like
totally
a foot taller
different.
than Billy.
Yeah.
Right? We should be able to see the difference. Like, whoa, one looks way taller than the other.
Yeah.
Right? But that never happens.
He just puts on platforms.
Billy does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. But I'm really loving this. This is gonna finally be like our true Jason Takes Manhattan.
Sure.
Right? Where
getting like a legit.
Hopefully we're in New York. Why are they in New York? That's the question. That's the question I want to know. Why are there so many people in New York? The thing that I have to assume, because Kirby is there as well, and these guys don't even know who Kirby is, I have to assume that they're going there for some kind of like interview of all the survivors of the Ghostface. And this guy's come because he's a fan, right? So they're there because they're being interviewed for the anniversary or whatever. And he's come because he's like a super fan of Ghostface. And maybe, maybe they say something that pisses him off. Like they're being they're being arrogant about it or something. And he's like, I'm going to be the one, all my, and it would make sense, right? If you idolize all these guys and they went off and each one of them, Stu or Billy or whoever, like they tried to kill these people.
Right. And they couldn't.
And it's like, how great will I be if I finish their work?
Yeah.
So I'm going to finish the work of all 9 of the other killers.
Yeah.
And I can prove that I'm the best, because if I can kill all the ones that beat them, then I'm better than all of them.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the
or I'm honoring their legacy by doing what they couldn't. Yeah. Either way.
Right.
Yeah, I like that. And I think that they're all going to be there for some kind of like convention or interview or something. They're all being brought to New York. It's New York, right? It's the kind of place you would go for like a TV interview or like a I don't want to say a con, like a convention, right? But like some kind of sit down talk show or something, and they're just interviewing all the past survivors, right? They don't show it in this trailer, but that's my guess on why they would be there. They have to get them all there, right? So who else will we see? If that's the case, then you're going to have people, coming out of the woodwork from the past films,
of course,
who survived.
Yeah.
Right? Like, freaking Randy's sister, the chick in Hostel 2.
Yeah.
And Welcome to the Dollhouse. I don't think she ever died. If she did, I don't remember. She does show up in part 4?
I don't remember, but I don't think
she does make a cameo in one of 4 or 5 or something.
Yeah.
I know the franchise okay, but not that great. But what do you guys think? I know this is getting a lot of love. I talked way longer about this than I was expecting to. But we got right to the trailer.
We did.
We always get shit for that, but you want to hear our thoughts? Here they are. What'd you think? I mean, you already said it's dark and more, slashery.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts on this trailer? I talked a lot. I apologize.
No, I think those are all good guesses that you were saying. So I believe that those could happen for sure. And I don't want to see any other trailers now. I just want to watch the movie. So
what I
really else is released, I don't really want to watch it.
What I really like about this trailer too is I don't feel like it does a really good job of getting me interested, even as like a non-Scream fan, without really giving away much. Like, I don't feel like there's much spoilery things in here where I felt like I saw the movie. This all felt, even though this is an official trailer, this is where you're supposed to get more story beats.
Yeah.
It's still very vague. And I still feel like I have nothing much spoiled for me here other than like the convenience store thing and Gail, like, someone in her house dies or whatever and she fights Ghostface. Besides that, like, I feel like they've done a really good job here of kind of setting up the things to come without giving them away or ruining them.
No, yeah, I don't think that
so you're right. No more trailers.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No more trailers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone seems to be loving this trailer, and I can see why. It's definitely more my speed. I don't know why Samara Weaving is featured in this trailer for literally like 1 millisecond, because she's a horror darling, and she's worked with these directors before as a lead. So you would think she'd be more prominently shown. So she's the killer.
She's the killer, therefore.
She's the killer. It was cool to see Kirby too.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
She's going to be the, even though I guess Jenna Ortega is like really well versed in the horror knowledge.
Right.
Kirby is as well, right?
Yes.
Kirby's like us.
The Randy.
Right. She's the Randy of Scream 4. So she's going to be coming back. I wonder if like what's happened to her has turned her off to horror.
Maybe.
Right?
That would be interesting.
Maybe they're
if
like,
she's, like really against
watch
it now
horror anymore.
yeah, maybe.
We shall see.
We'll see.
So March something. When is this coming
really
out?
Soon.
March
it's,
3rd or something. March.
I can't believe I forgot.
March 10th.
10th. I was gonna say it's like right in between your, the birthdays in March.
And the March 12th, right, is when The Last of Us ends. Mm-hmm. Boo.
Yeah, super boo.
So, all right, we're done. Let us know what you think.